From the Detroit Free Press, it's Monday, October 5th. Here are today's top stories, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bush's.com/join our team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join our team.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Kerry Jr. II. Detroit's drive-through coronavirus testing site is moving. Testing will now be available at the Joseph Walker Community Center. The site is located at 8431 Rosa Parks Boulevard, and testing will be at the entrance. Testing is provided through the Coronavirus Community Care Network and is available to anyone in Wayne, Oakland, and Macomb counties by appointment. Neither a prescription nor insurance is needed, but you must bring a photo ID and proof of residency. Round-trip transportation is available for $2. Testing is available Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. To make an appointment, call 313-230-0505. Several students have tested positive for COVID-19 since the school year began, but disease outbreak numbers have remained low. In some schools with numerous students who are confirmed to have the disease aren't on the state outbreak list. Detroit Free Press reporter John Wisely has details on how the state qualifies outbreaks. John, thank you.
Thank you, Kerry. Glad to be with you.
COVID-19 outbreak numbers are appearing to be low. Before we get into why that is, can we just define what an outbreak is?
The way the state defines an outbreak of COVID in the school context, it's a definition created by the Council of State and Territorial Epidemiologists. That's kind of a mouthful. And so they've come up with the definition. So it has to be confirmed by a laboratory test. You both have to have gotten it within a 14-day period. The epidemiology of the test has to show that the viruses are linked, and they have to rule out some kind of close contact between you, like a household thing, or you carpool together or something like that. So as the state releases these numbers on COVID outbreaks in schools, there is a low number of them. And some people will say, my kid goes to a school and there were 2 kids there tested positive. Why is that not an outbreak? Well, the reason is the way that the definition is, which it has to be a common cause, and they have to prove that they were close enough to have passed it to each other. And as we all know, schools are big places. There's a lot of kids who won't necessarily cross paths with every student in the building. So that's why it tends to come out a little different.
That's an important distinction you made, because if I hear, hey, the school reported X number of cases, my initial thought may be all these kids got this from going to school. But what it really means is that they wouldn't got tested. They all go to this school. However, the source of how they contracted the disease may not be at the school itself.
Right. Let's say you've got twins who attend a school. If both of them come down positive, they wouldn't count that as an outbreak either, because the 2 kids spend a lot of time together outside of school. Obviously, they live in the same household, they travel in the same vehicles, so that wouldn't go into the numbers either. I'm trying to explain to folks why these numbers seem low, and the numbers seem low because of this definition.
Detroit Free Press reporter John Wisely, thank you so much for this breakdown.
Thank you, Kerry. Great being with you.
For more information on coronavirus outbreak numbers in schools, you can read John's story on our website at freep.com. Here are the coronavirus case numbers. The state reported 891 new cases of the coronavirus and 19 new deaths Thursday. 11 deaths were uncovered in a review of death certificates. Michigan has a 7-day average of 854 cases and 12 deaths. In total, health officials have reported over 125,000 COVID-19 cases and nearly 6,800 deaths statewide. That's the latest. For more information on COVID-19 in Michigan, visit www.freep.com.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department in a recap of the Lions from Sunday. Yet again, they jumped out to a double-digit lead, this time a 2-touchdown advantage in the first 5 minutes Sunday against the Saints. Yet again, the Lions lost. Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints answered that lead with 5 straight touchdown drives, handing the Lions a 35-29 defeat. Matthew Stafford threw 3 touchdown passes, but it was too little, too late, as the Lions fell to 1-3 on the season. It was the 6th consecutive time that the Lions lost a game in which they led by at least 10 points. The Lions and their fans get a break with the bye week next week, but then Detroit returns to play the Jaguars down in Jacksonville.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out Freep.com. That's FREEP.com. If you're a fan and want to support our quality local journalism, subscribe. Go to Freep.com/special offer.